morning everyone! Welcome to my channel. For today's video, I will be going to share with you the different discoveries of myself during the quarantine period. I want to divide this into various aspects like physical, mental, spiritual, social, and financial. Since I cannot just show you for a day, I will be using some photos I captured during my stay in the province since I have most of my memories there during the quarantine period. For my physical aspect, I discovered that I can do boxing and I found something vintage while cleaning and I'm mesmerized with it. Durkheim's labor division is also visible since my brother and I took turns doing the household chores. With our eagerness and interest in taking care of our dogs, it built our bonds to be more healthier and make our connection more connected. And this is also an example of Durkheim's social facts. I'm also engaged in gardening. My mom and I transformed our grotto from this to this, and we are very proud of the outcome. For my mental self, I would like to include this and this since this happened during the quarantine period. I discovered that I could be a better student if I focused on my academics because I concentrated more on reading my modules and doing my activities independently compared to having face-to-face classes where I only aim for the passing grade and focus more on my peers. Thus, the perspective of René Descartes is reflected in my discovery, wherein he states that it is not enough to have the right mind. The main thing is to use it well. For my spiritual self, I became more closer to God ever since the quarantine started. Because we started praying the Holy Rosary every night to eradicate COVID and praying for the safety of everyone, especially the frontliners. This expresses the kapatiran of Aquino and my collective self, since our strong spiritual bond in praying for everyone's health, not only to our relatives and fellow Christians, but to all of us, whatever sect you belong to. For my social self, my discovery would be this. First, God created nature for us to be proud of and prove that He is indeed our Lord who only wants the best for us. He gave us our families and friends to share our problems with and not to own and end our lives because of it. During the quarantine, I became more closer to my families and friends and noticed how they care and love me because during these times, I am experiencing severe anxiety and thought of suicide attempt. However, I am motivated by the people around me. This reflected the topographical model of Ruth, wherein even how hard we try to hide the past experiences that hurt us or problems in life, we should bring them out and be conscious about them for us to release those negative energy and not to keep it in our unconscious level until we thought of ending our lives. Lastly, for my financial aspect, I tried selling face shield, face mask, eyelashes, honey, and many more to earn money that would help me to buy a laptop since I badly need it for my college journey. Also, I experienced bartering, wherein we declutter the things we are not using in exchange of some grocery items. This is in support of the advocacy of my mom, wherein it is better to give to those who need it instead of stocking it or keeping it because it only collects dust and it doesn't perform its purpose. With my different self-discovery, I am more confident in facing the realities of life and being aware of the different perspectives of the self that helps me realize and accept the changes I need to make in my everyday life. I am now aware of the factors affecting my growth and know how to handle them. As a future Louisian psychologist someday, who is creative, Christian-spirited, socially involved, and professionally competent, I will make my work of quality, which involves good outcomes, share my knowledge, be confidential, and include trust, honesty, and integrity to my work. I will remind myself to work beyond my expected outcome and not to use it just to earn money. My main objective would be to help other people to be physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, psychologically, and spiritually stable. That's all, and thank you. See you on my next vlog!